podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
As the sun sets in the Graubünden region and the sun dips... We're not going to do Ollie's intro.
I looked at you then and I thought, no.
You were like, what's he doing?
No.
No, that's not what you do.
I was like, maybe he's rehearsed something.
You know me better than that. No Ollie today, which is good. He's dead. Me and Jen are on our own. We're in the mountains, and we did try to record with Ollie, but he was too upset because we were in the mountains. Wasn't it?
That is basically it, yeah.
Should we tell them really what happened?
Can we tell them really?
Yes, on the first night, I got too drunk and forgot. And on the second night, we were both...
Absolutely. We were pretty packed with work.
Yeah, we had lots going on and then ended up drinking and then kind of...
I did not end up drinking.
No, I did. And then I was doing my work on the laptop, getting ready because we were out at the LAAX Open and I was getting all my stuff in order and we forgot again. Left him hanging. Oh, and he was livid and he came on, didn't he?
And that is probably why he's dead.
And that's why he's dead. So let's start with an official apology. Ollie, we love you. We're sorry. But also Ollie couldn't do tonight. So
no.
That's why you've got us on our own. So welcome to another episode of the après. Hey! Right then, come on Jonesy, tell them, where are we, who are we, what are we doing?
We are at the one and only LAAX Open snowball contest, which we all love. Oh, sorry, in Switzerland.
Yeah, we are here.
Just in case people weren't sure where that was at. And we've been, we're just full of the snowboarding and the skiing.
Frothing.
The last few days.
We've been frothing.
Yeah, I have.
It's been amazing.
When I first got here, Tim, I don't know if I told you this, I rocked up, pulled my bags, got off the bus, pulled my bags, started walking. Who was the first person I saw? Ayumu.
No way.
I was like...
Ayumu Hirano.
Yeah, Ayumu Hirano.
Pipe legend.
Yeah. And they'd obviously come out the spa or something, like quickly walking up the rocks, they had their towels. And I was like, hey.
Fangirling.
I don't know what came over me. Yeah.
Do you know what? It is a bit like that though, isn't it? It's
a little
you
bit
just
with
see
a few
pros
of them.
everywhere. You see all the pros. Oh, you had to interview Scotty James for Ski Sunday.
Yeah.
And I got a bit starstruck because just a few days earlier I'd watched Pipe Dreams. Have you seen it? His documentary.
It's good.
Yeah,
well,
on
it's
Netflix.
good just for an insight into his world. There was so many things. Well, not so many, but I just didn't know some of it. I tried to see myself in the background of the snow park NZ because there's the bit they were at the Billabong house when he was young, and he snuck into the Billabong house. That is the Billabong house I was in at the same time.
No way.
Yeah.
That's
but
so
I'm just
cool.
not on the balcony. I'm obviously. Yeah. I remember him so much when he was a little lad like that.
And remember, you said, just before you said that, you said you were trying to work. There's so much you didn't know about him. Like he's got millions of pounds.
I know, that was really bad of me.
I didn't realise he was so rich. Married to, I knew he was married to Lance Stroll, Formula One. Well, Lawrence Stroll, his father-in-law, he's married to her. But yeah, they've got a lot of money, haven't they?
Yeah.
It is quite a weird...
Which also makes you realise he loves snowboarding.
He loves snowboarding.
He doesn't need to do it.
He doesn't need to do it. He's an absolute frother, isn't he?
He loves the competition, doesn't he?
Mm.
And I mean, you've just spoken to him as well, haven't you? And he kind of mentioned how he feels really stoked to be in this era of the halfpipe now.
Well,
with such a high level.
Halfpipe is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Brand new tricks being unveiled, left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
Just when you think they'll never get triple corks, boom, the triple corks come in. They'll never get backside spins over 1080, boom, all of a sudden 1260s coming in. What is next? It's just, and the hype that they're generating.
Yeah.
Friend of the podcast, Val Gaselli, who's never been on but keeps promising to come on, but we've never got around to getting him on, but we will get him on at some point. The young Aussie wonder kid that goes absolutely whoppatron. He's put some clips. I've seen some clips he's put out. Going so big, eye-wateringly big.
One,
yeah,
I saw that on his Insta.
In the halfpipe. So, yeah, halfpipe is in real
and he's
health
hot
at
on
the
his
moment.
tail. And it was interesting to see he made it through today because he also is trying to get to the Olympics for slopestyle.
Yeah.
And I caught him just at the end just now, chatted to him then. I said, how did it go? How's your day? And he just made it into the semi-finals. Yeah. So the worst he can do is like 24th. Not that he's necessarily going to do that. But I think it's not official, but he's said, I think I might have made it in for both.
Oh my God.
To the Olympics for halfpipe and slopestyle.
No way.
Yeah.
Sean White was going to do it and then he pulled out, didn't he, when he got to Sochi?
Yeah.
Sean was supposed to do both halfpipe and slopestyle.
Scotty stopped, didn't he? He did when he was much younger.
They're such different disciplines. I know that they're both on snowboards, but halfpipe and slopestyle are so different. They're worlds. That's almost like entering luge and curling, isn't it? Do you think?
Or skeleton and luge?
Well, one's on your chest, one's on the...
Feet
they don't need both. You don't need both of them, do you? Do you need both?
There's more.
There's
more this year.
Mixed.
Yeah, we're doing all right in that, I think.
We could do mixed luge.
Oh my!
Could you think of anything more ridiculous than me and you in lycra lying on one of them sleds doing mixed luge?
Hey, Timo went through the mini pipe. Had a little shred through there, didn't you?
Yeah. Really fun day today. In fact, so old snowboard pro Scott McMorris is in town, and Scott has for many years been one of the stalwarts of British snowboarding.
Yes.
And, obviously old, like all of us now, so hung up the bib a long time ago. But he stayed very, very fit. Now he does a lot of CrossFit, and this guy looks like he's been 3D printed. He looks so fantastic. And he's
came out for a shred, didn't he?
He did come out for a shred. He works for Warner Brothers, so they do a lot of free sports contests. So he's here doing brand partnership things. Met up with him for the last run of the day because there's a lot of frothing going on. And of course, friend of the podcast, Paddy Graham, that we've had on before, he was up there as well with Scott. So we all rode down.
Ed was with us, wasn't he?
The stoke is high. The stoke gets very high, and Scott actually came kind of out of retirement a few years ago and ended up winning the Masters snowboard slope style up in the Cairngorms. Remember when they had the Brits in Scotland?
Yeah, so he can bust out a trick or two.
But everyone, we're basically jealous of Scott. That's what I'm trying to say
His style, I always, through my entire career, it was just like the British guy with the best style.
Scott McMorris.
Scott McMorris.
Yeah. But of course now he's also really fit, chiseled, good looking, and still snowboards incredibly well.
Leading into what I think.
Yeah, so we forced him to do a board slide on the down rail, and I went, "Come on, I'll film you." And in fact, I'll put it on the Instagram. So go to the après Instagram and have a look, because of course, to show Scott how it's done is Ed Lee. And Ed has been riding his snowboard all summer, which of course is the New Zealand winter. He comes down here now. He professes to have some kind of dodgy cartilage issue going on in there, but he's riding better than he's ever ridden. So Ed comes down. Yeah, Scotty, watch this. Does the most perfect board slide with his backpack on and his laptop in. Oh. And so Scott's like, "Oh, I've got to do it now. He's like, I haven't hit rails. Is
that what
years.
He said?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Last run of the day, freezing cold, really icy. Jumps on, slips out, straight to the coccyx, whiplash, goggles off, head off.
It was a proper coccyx. I saw him today, and I was like, "Oh, how's your bottom?" He's like, "I've got a bruise.
Has he?
Got a proper bruise."
Oh my
it
God.
was just like that classic. What we all of us would have done that.
Yeah.
Could have done that, couldn't we?
Yeah. But I did clench my fist in my mitts, and I was like, "Yes, get down, Scotty."
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. But no, it's been good. The froth has been high around here. There's been a lot of friends, a lot of runs.
Who did I
taken.
see? Who did I see in the restaurant?
When today?
Yesterday. Sorry, that went on yesterday.
Leslie McKenna.
No. So tall. I was like,
So tall. Scotty James.
I know who that is. That is Peter Crouch.
Yes! You saw Peter Crouch.
I actually recognised him. I mean, who couldn't recognise him? And I was like, he got in the queue behind
was he
me,
doing?
and I was like, oh, all right. Like, he obviously realised that I clocked her. I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? And he was having a ski lesson, but from like Team GB. So I thought they were going to say like the ski coach for like the guys, you know, like Chris McCormick's ski coach, Jamie, or I don't know who else. Jamie Matthews, I thought was going to be doing. And he's like, no, from Ben Kinnear, Mia Brooks's coach.
Oh my word!
Wait, Ben Kinnear, he's the snowboarder. But anyway, he whipped on some skis. He took him off, gave him a ski lesson. Him and who's the guy that does the chats with him? Ben Cole.
Joe
No,
Cole.
Joe Cole.
Joe Cole.
Sorry, Joe Cole. Yeah, who initially I was just like, I'm not sure you are. I was like, oh God, I'm not sure. I think I know you. But anyway, they had a good time. I think, well, yeah, Joe Cole's a lot better, I think, at the skiing and the snowboarding, whereas Peter Crouch, he was ever so friendly.
Was he?
He was so friendly and so lovely. He was like, he's like, I'm just not cut out for skiing. Like, look at me.
I mean, that is a big set of skis. He'd need to.
He'd be better off on a snowboard, I reckon, because it's all like contained for him.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He's a big gangly dude, isn't he?
He is gay.
He is
so
lovely
tall.
though.
I know
He's
tall.
fast approaching national treasure status, isn't he?
Oh,
Peter
definitely.
Crouch.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So that was a random.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's so
meeting.
funny.
Yeah. But anyway, so that was that. What else has been going on? You guys have been in the commentary box a lot, haven't you?
Done a lot of commentary. It has been pretty relentless in that sense. There's, event after event, men's and women's ski and snowboard.
Who stood out? What did
Who
you
stood
love?
out? Okay, well, I was joined in the commentary box with Woodsy, James Woods, freestyle skier. He looks amazing. Have you seen his hair? His girlfriend cut his hair. He looks.
You're doing all right. You're all right.
Wow, did that with Woodsy in the freestyle skiing. Mathilde Grimaud, Eileen Gu, both looked really strong.
Yeah.
And then over in the men's, it's the Americans are all looking really tidy. Mace Fanzer is the creative, the Austrian kid, that the world's most unpredictable skier, because you just don't know what he's going to do. He could do one of a million tricks.
And if you if I'm sure most people know this, but like this, well, they might not. This is one of possibly the last World Cup. It's definitely the last World Cup for snowboarding for people to qualify.
Yeah.
So people have to either qualify, like get a spot into the Olympics because they haven't matched the criteria yet, or they have got the criteria, but there are other teammates they're battling against to take the spot.
Yeah, team selection for your home nation.
Yeah.
I know, it's quite high pressure.
And so you saw that, didn't you? Did you see people just like, what's going on?
Yeah, why
people
are they dropping?
crumbling or crackling a bit at the side? Yeah.
I know. But the standard's been high. It's always a big event, the LAAX Open. I know we talk about it a lot on this podcast, but it's the big one. It's, like Ed says, it's the Monaco of ski and snowboard contests. It's the Wimbledon.
I like it. Yeah, it's the Wimbledon.
It's the one everybody wants to come and do well at and get on their CV. In the snowboarding today was fantastic.
Did the morning with you?
Keuchhaus. Yeah, you jumped in the
the
commentary
women's
booth. We did the
bit.
women's.
Yeah, I liked watching that.
We spoke about Year of the Comebacks, because we've got Lindsay Vonn in the skiing and Jamie Anderson in the snowboarding.
Yeah, but it wasn't to be for her today.
No.
Oh, I felt for her. I know. She's had she's done amazingly in her career. It's great, been great, and she's made all the successes. But yeah, she wanted to come back. She wanted to earn her spot. Because there wasn't a spot for her, but she could try and earn it, and that's what she wanted to do. She didn't want to take away any of the young guns' places, So I was like really rooting for her, to be fair. Tried not to be too biased, but I was really rooting for her.
We were a little bit biased, weren't we? But
Yeah.
that's okay. People like that, I think.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and honestly, right, this girl was last week. She's got her 2 kids. She's still like fully breastfeeding one of them, and she got like mastitis, which is like a really painful booby thing that happens when you feed in, and but she still managed to like bust out and make it into a final of a World Cup, and you're like, wow. And then they upped all the family and came here to LAAX to try and qualify, so hats off to her.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
I think it's amazing. I think it's absolutely
if nothing
amazing.
else, I know it hasn't gone her way, and it was really unfortunate because she caught something weird with the rail, wasn't it, in Aspen? We can talk about that now on here because it's not like...
Yeah, no, she did. She caught it was a dink on the rail or something. She caught a heel edge and she really ate shit, didn't she?
She smashed it. But she got here and she just, she couldn't get the speed right. Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were great. You were good in comms.
I enjoyed it with you.
You loved the commentary.
Definitely enjoyed it with you. I'm looking forward to watching Annika Morgan. She stood out, didn't she, with a solid, did she do the back 9?
Yeah. Really big. Back 10 down at the bottom
back
as well.
10, sorry.
Yeah.
Keep saying that, back 10. Anna Gasser. Anyway, I'm looking forward to the women's final.
Yeah, that's going to be Sunday. So LAAXopen.com is where you can watch all of the coverage, men's and women's slopestyle finals.
Get the night final on and the half pipe.
Well, depending on when you're listening to this podcast,
hopefully
by then. But also, you can also just go back and rewatch it at LAAXopen.com. But the nighttime pipe final is going to be ridiculous. We spoke about it just at the very start of this podcast, that basically snowboarding in the half pipe at the moment is booming. It's in rude health. The riders are absolutely crushing it. No Chloe Kim. We're really looking forward to the battle between her and Gayon. But
Gayon Choi.
Yeah, but Gayon, basically young Korean that broke off really bad, broke her back here in the half pipe.
Yeah.
But she's fully fixed. She's recovered, and she's back riding better than ever. We were absolutely rubbing our hands waiting to see her battle Chloe Kim in this half pipe. But Chloe Kim has injured her shoulder. So Chloe's not going to be here. But what it does do is set up the Olympics even better, because the first time they meet will be in Milan. So we are very much looking forward to that. But I think we'll wrap it here. A quick, short, sharp LAAX burst. No Ollie, and we know that he's your favourite anyway, so we don't want to do too much talking.
Yeah, but Ollie, also just to let you know, we got like maybe two runs in today, and then we got the home run. Yeah. And the home run, Ollie, you would have felt our pain.
You'd have laughed, Ollie.
I would have laughed.
Because Great Britain's first Olympic medalist on snow had to stop about 35 times.
Not 35 times.
She's like, oh, my legs, oh, my feet, oh, what boots are these? Oh. Absolutely dying with laughter.
It was my feet.
The good thing is, all you have to do, though, is you just have to wait for her to stop, and then you can stop and pretend like you're waiting for her, but actually,
exactly
I'm going for the rest myself.
But it was, just this one. It's the longest run you'll ever do in any resort, isn't it?
And it's shady.
It's gotta be.
Icy.
Maybe that's
bumpy.
We need to look that up and see.
And you've got the world's best skiers and snowboarders straight lining past you.
You're carrying spare boards.
It's essentially like the equivalent of walking down the M6 is what it's like, isn't it?
Yeah. So it was good to get to the bottom.
Really good to get to the bottom. But lovely to chat. Normal service will resume next week. Thanks for listening. You know what to do. Give us a little bit of a share across the socials. Just remind your friends that Ollie deleted all of our subscribers and all of the historical reviews. Do go in fact, let's do a review. That's what we can do. Do a review. Let's read the reviews.
Have we got one?
Have we got a new review?
Oh.
All right. We'll do your reviews.
What if there isn't one? That's going to be orcs, isn't it? You're looking right now.
There'll be one. Go to show. Here we go.
Do you think Ollie's...
Oh, here we go. Never fails to put a smile on my face. 5 stars. Always love this podcast since I found it a few years ago. The trio are hilarious together. Ollie's laugh is brilliant every time he cracks up. Good insight into the competitive news, which is hard to follow as there's a lot. And I've learned a lot of stuff, which has helped me familiarise myself with the world of snowboarding since I started 4 years ago after Beijing 22. You fire up the stoke in me. Yes!
Yes! Oh, whoever that is, he, she will be watching. Is it he, she, Josh?
That is Josh.
Josh going to be watching the LAAX Open, mate.
This is thank you snowboarding, or the enemy. 5 stars. If it wasn't for Chris Cracknell and Interpod rivalry, no. It's if it wasn't for Chris Cracknell and Interpod rivalry mention of the Strictly Jenny question on thank you snowboarding, I would have probably not realised I was no longer subscribed to the après. Wondered why until Ollie admitted podcast self-harm. From Laurie Grey Sky. Thank you, Laurie.
Thanks, Laurie.
And this is from, it's 4 stars. That's okay, we don't mind. This is from Ian Ski. Despite not being a snowboarder and the random off-topic digressions, I keep coming back for more. Keep up the good work. Yes, the reviews. Thanks for that. Keep them coming in.
Yeah, and you know how to get in touch with us.
Yeah, the aprepod@gmail.com. Give us a follow over on the Insta as well. We are at the aprepod. Give us your questions. I'll probably edit that, or I probably won't. Give us your questions, give us your love, give us your reviews, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.